messaging on my website was not aligned with the work I did. And so I'd be talking to a prospect or a potential customer, and they'd go to my website and it didn't match. It wasn't professional. The wording was super muddled, and there was like, a half a dozen different calls to action. So they didn't know what to do. And so my online brand was just an absolute mess, and it undermined my credibility as a consultant. It takes a lot of time to be able to get a meeting with a prospect. And you finally have a meeting with someone who's highly qualified to do work with you, and then they disappear because there's no online credibility. So I not only did I feel frustrated, but I also felt embarrassed. People go, let me go to your website now. I'm like, no, don't go to the website. It's a mess. Why don't you go to LinkedIn, or something like that. But the most delightful thing working with Kris is I enjoy having a thought partner. It's super important. I'm an independent consultant, so I don't have a team. I don't have a group of marketing experts sitting around my office helping me figure out what to do. And so what I found in Kris, I found a thought partner who was sharp and professional, and she pushed back, but she did it with grace. And so to have that thought partner, have that iron sharpened iron, was so incredibly helpful. She was able to give me perspective. She was able to give me a different way of looking at something that I hadn't looked at before. And in many, many ways, she helped me avoid some mistakes that I would have made because I just didn't know. And so having her as a trusted advisor and a brilliant thought partner was the very best thing that she brought to the table for me. My expectations was to rebrand the site. Like I mentioned, it was a muddled mess. And we did that, we fixed that. But more than that is we ended up with a brand that I really am super proud of, from the colors to the photos, to the messaging, and some of the discovery that we had along the way ended up with things that I'm bringing to the marketplace that I hadn't even thought of, and that opened up new avenues of business for me that I hadn't even thought of, and are working extremely well now. And so I'm just beyond thrilled with where we ended up and landed. And now that the project is complete, I feel a sense of pride. I feel a sense of satisfaction that the kind of things that are in my heart, the brand that I believe in, the values I bring to the marketplace, are really fully expressed at the site. The words we chose and the approach that we took really expresses who I am and what I want to bring to my clients. And that feels good to have that kind of credibility in the website. What I found at Kris was I found this capable, competent thought partner. She's a trusted advisor for marketing. And out of that flows everything else. I mean, anyone can do a website now, almost anymore. But it's not just the site, it's the messaging, it's the words, it's the approach, it's the creative wording that is so critical to stand out in a niche. And that's the kind of thing that she provided me, which is rare, frankly. I would say if you're looking for someone who will help you be the very best person, help you bring your brand to the marketplace in a powerful way, that's the person to do it for you. And if that's what you need, Kris is the one to do it for you.